Hi, ladies. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, good to hear you. How are we doing today?
Pretty good. Did everything I wanted to do. Feel good. Feel satisfied for today. Yeah.
Yes, so from 1 to 10, what's the number? 1 is like nothing, and
I'll
10
say 8.5 because I had an annoying morning, but after that everything
is
just got better. So an 8.5.
perfect. Amazing. Well done. What a successful day. Perfect. Love it. Diana, I'm in transit going home, so from my phone currently, that's okay. At least you are here. I love that you still showed up because you can still listen. You don't need to like participate or anything. But yes, you don't want to miss this one, okay? Especially if you love food and we want to lose weight while eating more food. So this is gonna be our topic today. I'm just gonna wait one more minute. Hopefully more ladies will join in. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it one more minute. But Diana, tell me, how was your day from 1 to 10? Amelia, I want to know as well, from 1 to 10, how was your day? Again, just so I can match your energy. Sophia is 8.5, so she's the winner so far. So tell me. I am about 8. I would say 8. I've done everything I wanted. I did my lower body session this morning. It was really painful, but in a good way, I mean. I had beautiful dinner. I had beautiful actually every meal. And then I did a lot of work. So yeah, I'm happy. Really packed today at work, so a bit of 7, so quite tired, but the rain woke me up. Yeah, the rain is crazy now, but at least, the rain is needed as well at some point in our lives. At least we can focus on work and on meal prep and all these kind of things. Perfect. We are live. I'm gonna slowly dive into that, so I don't want to hold you here for really long time. It's because we have still today at 8 p.m. is the live stream about nutrition, and then we have one last one tomorrow. So let me know already in the chat if you are joining tomorrow as well at 8 p.m. Is the same link as always, and we're gonna be talking about the number one thing that will hold you back forever if you will not change it, okay? It's gonna be important. And that actually one thing changed my life. So yeah, hopefully you will make it tomorrow as well, or you can just watch the replay. So let's dive into that. I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, not this one. I'm gonna share my screen over here. Share screen options. Perfect. Okay, hopefully you can see it. Oh, hopefully you can see and hear me well. Perfect. Amazing. So, ladies, drop some fire emojis if you are actually excited to learn more about the nutrition blueprint, how to burn your body fat. Drop a fire emoji. Because if not, well, we don't need to be here, right? So, drop a fire emoji if you are excited to learn something new. Because probably what happened in the past was that you ate a little bit less than you're supposed to, or maybe they told you to do the keto and all that. So I'm gonna be covering all the mistakes and the solutions, how to actually burn the body fat while eating the foods that we love. Okay. So fire, fire, hell yes. I need more fires. I need more fires. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Okay, so also drop in the chat if you've done your workouts or how many workouts did you do, like 1, 2, 3, and then if you tracked your meals. So yes. So 1, 2, 3, how many workouts have you done already? And then yes or no if you've tracked your meals. Again, just so I know. So this is actually how it looks like if you track consistently, if you actually want to see amazing results. It is like never missing a day, never missing the weekends as well. So this is actually what will give you the best results. And this is something that I will be talking about. Okay, perfect. And again, if you want to win amazing prizes like the Gymshark 25 euros or 30 pounds or whatever it is, then Gymshark card will be yours if you will be super active, if you're gonna tag me on your stories, if you're gonna be asking questions here in the chat, if you're gonna, just be present in the chat as well over here on the masterclasses, and if you want to win the coaching one-to-one, which is about 500 pounds or 18,000 Czech koruna towards my one-to-one VIP coaching, then you need to do definitely at least 3 workouts, track your meals, and then be super active in the Facebook group as well. Okay. Because, yeah, I work only with committed women and I want you to get your results. So you've done, Sophie, you've done 3 workouts, and yes, you tracked your meals. Diana, meals 100% in. Fuck yes. Amelia, done today, so 2. Trying to track but challenging. Okay. I've had time for 1. Going to try, blah, blah, blah. Do the workouts tonight. Gonna be able to interact that much because I'm at my horse. I'm gonna be busy. Okay. Perfect. At least you are here, ladies. All of you. I'm super proud of you. So let's dive into that so we don't waste any more time, okay? Did all the workout and tracked 2 meals. Okay, nice. Well done, Helen. Well done. So basically, what we want to focus on is the mistakes. So I definitely want to ask you, like, probably you've been told to eat less, or maybe you've ever cut the sugar, or maybe you've heard that you need to cut the bread and pasta, or maybe you are starting every Monday because the weekend was just full on with cocktails, with brunches, with your friends, and then you are like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna get drunk, or I'm just gonna order these 2 desserts, and then I'm gonna start on Monday. How many times have you said that, ladies? How many times have you said, I'm gonna start after holidays, or I'm gonna start after Monday, or I just need to cut the sugar, or I've heard that I need to cut the bread and the pasta because it's making me gaining fat, or you've been just told I need to be eating less all day. And then what is actually happening to you? You come back from your work, from your office at night, and then you just keep snacking. You are basically binging. And then you have maybe a lot of cravings before your period, especially like chocolate. Maybe you are eating healthy, but the scale is not moving at all. And you're like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I need to cut the sugar or I need to cut something because I eat healthy and then the scale is still not moving. Or if you then eat the bread, or if you then eat the desserts, or you have a wine, then you feel guilty the next day and you're like, oh, I just fucked my diet again. So I'm gonna start on Monday. Does this resonate with you at all? Just say yes or no, like, no, probably no, and yes. Cravings before periods is insane. I can eat cheese, chocolate, yes. Yep, I've been there as well, which is completely normal if you are not fueling your body properly just because of the hormones. So yeah, that's very common actually, cravings before the period. So yeah, ladies, now I want you to think of what is your favorite food? And if I will tell you like, no, actually, what have you been thinking that you shouldn't eat this food if you want to lose weight? Does it make sense? So I just want you to drop your favorite foods that you've been told that you shouldn't be eating it. For example, it was for me bread. Like when I started my fitness journey, I was like, okay, I cannot eat bread. And I love bread. Like I'm from Czech. I'm originally from Czech, and then everyone keeps eating really good bread over here. And I'm like, I cannot eat pastry, I cannot eat bread. Like how am I gonna survive? So bread for me was really like kind of important in my life. And I'm like, no, I need to eat bread. I need to crack the code, how to lose weight, how to get toned while also eating the bread. So let me know your favorite food. I want to know. Okay. Okay, rice, bread. I love bread, Helen. Yeah. I love rice too. When I was living in Asia for 6 months, I had every single meal was with rice. So yeah, I totally get it. Any another food? Tell me, ladies. It could be like burgers, it could be KFC, it could be pizza, like anything that you like. And you feel like you need to cut it down. It could be wine, it could be cocktail, it could be beer. Honestly, be honest. Potatoes. What? Someone told you to cut the potatoes to lose weight? No. Someone told you to cut the rice as well to lose weight? No, hopefully not. Naughty foods. What is naughty foods? I want you to be more specific because naughty food for me is different to you, to Amelia, to everyone else.
Not naughty food, but like doughy. So things that are made from dough. So
Okay.
it can go from like as far as cakes, bread, pizzas, anything like those type of stuff, which is like
Got
very
it.
high in carbs. So that type of thing.
Yes, I totally get that. Yeah. This is something with the bread as well. That's what I was thinking in the beginning that I need to cut it completely. Because I love doughy foods. Like everyone loves doughy foods, right? It smells so good, especially like the pizza from the oven or like fresh baked bread. Oh my God. Yes, I love it. Bread because we eat a lot of bread in France. All the carbs, dietitian restricted me eating rice and potatoes. Ah, no, what was this dietitian? Why? Okay, we can chat about that later, okay? Because you don't, girls, good news is you don't need to cut any of those foods, okay? Especially if you love those foods, you don't need to cut it, especially in my program. I don't know, with your dietitians, with your nutritionists, probably yes, because I don't know what they do. But in my program, none of those meals are like you can still eat them, which is the good thing. Okay. So I'm gonna talk to you about how. Because I definitely want you to think of like how many times have you said like I have to eat 100% healthy. I need to cut all those things. I need to cut all the carbs. And then you start kind of like on Monday because it's very restrictive, okay? It is very restrictive if you are cutting almost all carbs like you Helen you said, or if you are cutting rice and potatoes and then you are seeing your friends and you have baked potatoes with steaks and then you're like, "Oh, sorry, I cannot eat it." Because my dietitian said something like that. So we don't want that. We want to keep it sustainable. We want to enjoy the meals because the trick is if you want to lose weight and keep it off forever, you cannot diet. And this is what I teach in my program as well. That's why all my clients are eating the foods that they love because once they're gonna finish the program, they are still eating the same foods. They will not be like keto dieting or yo-yo dieting and stuff like that, or starting all over again and again after holidays because holidays are, part of this fitness journey. So let me just go on. So mistakes I've seen a lot. Okay. So cutting calories way too low, just say like if any of those mistakes will resonate with you that you probably heard. So cutting calories way too low is the biggest mistake that I've seen, and this is what I deal on a daily basis with new clients just because their metabolism adapted to very low calories, which means that if you're gonna eat a little bit more, like for example, you're gonna have one extra bread than yesterday, you will gain fat, you will gain it because your metabolism adapted to the low calories. Okay. And then how you might get really tired, you might get really moody, you might be bloated, you have cravings, you are binge eating at night, you want to keep constantly snack, you cannot really focus at your work. Maybe you don't want to have sex, with your partner. Maybe your libido is really slow as well. Or if you feel like you're gonna look at some food and you're gonna gain weight like right away, this is part of the metabolism that adapted to the low calories. So in this case, we actually need to reverse it and then we need to increase the calories. So this is what I've showed you with my clients in the past master classes. So if you haven't seen it, then definitely go back to the previous master classes to see how we actually increased the calories. Then another mistake I've seen, avoiding carbs and sugar completely, because yes, you will lose weight on keto, you will lose weight on carbs, but it's not actually body fat, it's just water. It's because if you're gonna eat more carbs, you will be holding more water in your body. That's called like water retention, basically. And you will gain a little bit more weight after if you're gonna eat a lot of carbs at night because you will not digest all the carbs through the night in those 8 hours. So yes, you will gain a little bit more numbers on the scale, but it's not necessarily body fat. So you don't need to avoid carbs. You just need to make a plan. When are you eating the carbs through the whole day and how much carbs you should be eating on a daily basis? then you can definitely eat some sugar. Like honestly, I love sweets. I love tiramisu. Like my weakness is tiramisu. If you're gonna bring me the whole cake of tiramisu, I'm gonna eat it. And I'm not gonna give you a piece because tiramisu is my weakness, okay? So yeah, you don't need to cut sugar completely. But we definitely need to watch how much you are eating of the sugar, but still you can eat it on a daily basis. It doesn't really matter as long as you know the numbers, as long as you know how much you should be eating on a daily basis. Because if you will cut carbs, if you will cut sugar, what will happen? You will be able to maybe hold it for like 2, 3 days, and then the cravings will kick in because you don't have energy. You feel tired. Boom, your period will come in, and then you don't know yourself, and then you will just snack on everything that you're gonna see. Does it resonate with any of you, maybe? Then third mistake, eating healthy. Oh my God, I've heard this so many times, and I actually asked yesterday on the masterclass, what means eating healthy? What does it mean to you? I've seen some new names, so I definitely put it in the chat. What means eating healthy for you? Because I've heard this so many times, and so many girls are telling me, I eat healthy and I cannot lose weight. Okay. Have you ever heard of this term or have you ever said it? What means actually eating healthy? I want you to just think of it and then put it in the chat. Having more awareness, what is it in the food you eat? That means healthy. Okay. Yeah. So basically, eating healthy means completely different things to everyone. Okay. Less processed foods, fresh fruits, fresh veggies. Yes, that's kind of normal of healthy meals because there's nothing wrong with that. Having balanced meals. Okay. Eating less fast food. Good. Yeah, good point. Fresh food, not overeating. Interesting. I love that. Okay. So as we can see, like eating healthy means completely different things to everyone. So eating healthy alone will not get you the results, will not help you to lose the body fat. And I've been there and I've helped so many ladies, over 300 ladies, who told me I eat healthy. But it's all about knowing the numbers. Again, making sure that you know exactly how much calories you should be eating and so on. Then all or nothing cycle. So maybe just let me know in the chat if that resonates with you. Like you are really good from Monday to Friday, like you are bringing salads to your work, you are saying no maybe to your donuts, that your boss will bring it over, or you are just staying on track. You are doing your workouts Monday to Friday, and then the weekend will come in, and then you are meeting with your friends. You are going for two brunches. You have a couple cocktails. You maybe you don't drink, so maybe you have bigger dinner. Maybe you go for sushi or something like that, and then you will step on a scale on Monday, and nothing is changing, right? Or maybe you feel heavier on Monday. So it's kind of like this all or nothing cycle. Who has been in this cycle that you are really good on Monday to Friday, and then weekend comes in and you're like, oh, fuck, I did it again. And then on Monday, you're like, okay, no, I'm gonna start. Okay. Okay. I see you, ladies. I see you. Diana, yes, Grace, I see you. I think most of us. Exactly, exactly. So I can see, ladies, all of those kind of mistakes in you and that you are stuck in the loop of those mistakes. Okay, perfect. Yeah, honestly, as mentioned in the past slide, you don't need to cut the sugar. You don't need to cut the alcohol as well completely. You don't need to cut the bread to lose weight. What is just that you are missing is a strategy and is knowing your numbers. So, another mistake is basically we are eating more than we should. So we have either the calories are super low and you don't eat enough, you eat like 1 or 2 meals a day, or you eat more, or you maybe snack more, or you feel always hungry. So yeah, there are so many mistakes basically around nutrition. And basically, the solution is simple. It's a badass flexible method, okay, that I came up with. And that's the fun part because I want you to know your calories. And basically, if you want to lose the body fat, You just need to be in slight deficit, which is not 1,200. It is not 1,300, not even 1,500. It's about 1,600 plus. Okay, some of my clients are starting at 2,000, some of them are starting at 1,600. It really depends on you because everyone is unique. So every single person should have different calories. Okay, that's why I couldn't give you personalized calories in this challenge because it has to be specific to you, to your goals, to your body. And then once you're gonna calculate your deficit, then I want you to slowly increase it, maybe every 2, 3 weeks. So you will get out of this loop and you will boost your metabolism. And once you're gonna boost your metabolism, you will also burn more body fat. You will keep gaining more muscles. So you will actually look leaner, toned, more energy. You will be eating foods that you love because your metabolism is actually working. So it will be able to burn all those tasty foods much faster. Okay. So yeah, definitely knowing your numbers, knowing your calories, knowing when is your deficit, and then maybe every 3, 4 weeks, try to increase it by like 100 calories maximum. Then number two is protein. As you probably tried to track your meals in my app right now, I got so many messages from you ladies that you cannot reach your protein. And that's something that you probably thought that you are actually hitting your protein because, yeah, you're gonna eat like one protein bar and then maybe you will have a Greek yogurt, a little bit there and there, one chicken, and you think like you are hitting your protein. But it's actually way harder, right? That's probably what you realize, like, wow, I cannot actually reach my protein. Like, what is going on? Ladies, I'm eating about 170 grams of protein. Just because I have more muscles, I'm moving a little bit more, and yeah, that's a lot of protein per day. Okay. So what I want you to focus on is 1 gram of protein to start with for your body weight, and it's just the minimum. So let's say you weigh 70 kilos, you will want to eat minimum 70 grams, not 70 kilo, but 70 grams of protein. If you are a little bit more active, then add more grams. So let's say 80 grams, 90 grams of protein. Yeah. If you are really active like me, like you are an athlete and so on, I would definitely get to like 150 grams of protein, even though I weighed 60 kilo. Yeah. So again, this is something that should be calculated for you. It should be personalized. It shouldn't be just guessed. ChatGPT doesn't really know you. The ChatGPT doesn't know your body, doesn't know your metabolism, and so on. So yeah, just be careful when you are calculating all this. Try to think about like how active you are, how is your body proposition, what goals you have, how many times can you work out, are you lifting heavier? There's so many things to think about. But yeah, 1 gram of protein is kind of the minimum. Then step three, flexible dieting is something that I am actually teaching in my program because yeah, if you will skip all those good things, if you're gonna skip all those pizzas, wine, chocolate for a couple of weeks, then what will happen? You will crave it like crazy. And then, or maybe you will go for holidays, you will crave all those things, and then you will come back 5 kilos heavier. And we don't want that. We want to fit these things every week, and we want to have fun in our life. We want to have a pizza. I had a pizza like 2 weeks ago, and I can still see my ups, right? It's just all about planning. And this is something that I would teach you as well. It's just how you can plan the pizza, how you can plan the wine in your week to actually lose the weight and see fucking amazing results. Because it is not about restricting, it is not about dieting. Okay? It is more about planning and making sure that you're gonna fit this pizza into your calories. Yeah. And then step four is meal structure. As we said, some of you said it like healthy, balanced meals. Yes, we definitely don't want to just have random healthy foods like one whole avocado and then I don't know what else is healthy. One cucumber and then one chicken breast. Okay, it is balanced, but I would get bored. And also, avocado is super high in fat, so you can still gain weight. Okay? You can still gain weight after eating avocado. You can still gain weight after oily fried eggs. You can still gain weight after Caesar salad. Do you know why?
The dressing, maybe?
Yes, in a Caesar salad, yes, the mayonnaise, Jesus, it is like 500 calories, honestly. So it will trick you because it's healthy. The Caesar salad is healthy, but then everyone will like put the mayo on it and they are eating like 500 calories right away. And they will be hungry in like 10 minutes. So they will go somewhere and they will buy more food. So definitely, it's not about just random healthy foods. It's again about knowing the numbers and just try to fit all those good numbers like healthy fats, complex carbs, and protein into your day, basically. Parmesan, yeah, Parmesan is fine. You will not overeat on Parmesan, so yeah. Mayonnaise is definitely the worst. Sauces are the worst, and yeah, and cheeses like cheddar cheese, for example. So if I could tell you that you can lose fat and still eat those foods you love or have a wine once in a while, do you think it would make your journey easier? Drop a fire if yes. It would be like, oh my God, yes, finally I can eat pizza. Like, what the fuck? And still lose weight? Like, what? Okay, perfect. And it can definitely happen because I am a foodie. I don't know how long you are following me, ladies, but I love food, okay? I love traveling. I love eating out. I love having cocktails once in a while. I'm not your typical nutritionist because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in any meal plans. I don't provide that at all, if you probably saw it. I just provide you like 500 recipes and then you will cook whatever you want as long as it's gonna fit your calories and macros. So this is kind of like my badass flexible method. And then what I will do, I'm just gonna go into your meals usually, and then I'll just provide you guidance and feedback on how we can swap, what we can change to fit into your calories. Like how can we, move some foods around so you are actually fitting the pizza while getting your protein, while making a progress on a weekly basis. So this is what I do with my clients basically, as you can see here. So Alex should be on this call. No, she's not actually, but she's in this challenge. So she has been my client for the past 6 months, and when she started with me, she was like, I am traveling a lot. And I don't feel confident. I love food and I love cocktails. What can you do? And I'm like, easy, easy. We're just gonna apply my flexible method and then you can do whatever. And basically, she lost like 7 kilos in just 15 weeks while traveling like crazy, while drinking cocktails, while eating out. And this was actually the message when for the first time when she messaged me, I'm like, yeah, we can definitely achieve anything you want as long as we, set the right plan for it. So she was very bad with nutrition. She was all the time out. She's very social. She loves beer because she lives in Czech actually. So she loves beer and she loves to socialize with people. She loves to travel as well. But because she tracked, I actually taught her how to track the meals sustainably, easily, without, thinking about it quite a lot. And I kind of taught her what to order in the restaurants as well, what to do when she is traveling, and boom, she lost 7 kilos like nothing. And then she feels the most confident like ever. And then we increase the calories. Oh my God. We increase the calories. Yeah. So this is another client. She's a mom of two, and then now she has ups, and she's eating like 2,200 calories. So I just want to show you, ladies, that you don't need to eat less food. You don't need to cut bread. You don't need to cut those doughy foods and stuff like that. Okay. Again, this is just all about planning. They knew exactly when to eat the pizza. Maybe it was on a leg day, or maybe they had a little bit more calories left. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna get a pizza. Why not? or you can eat the sushi, you can eat the sausages, if you are lazy to cook something and still lose weight. So this happened to both of my clients. Like she was eating 1,500, she felt super skinny, skinny fat actually. And then she didn't have any plan. She didn't know what to do in the gym. She didn't know how much to eat. She was scared to eat more just because she was scared that she will gain the body fat. And she was also scared to go to the gym because she didn't want to look like a man. So I had to work with her mindset a lot about like how much we can add more food and what to do actually in the gym to look toned. And Petra was working with me for a year, to be honest. That's why we could increase the calories and to boost her metabolism. So now, after the program, she actually finished a month ago and she's ready to go. Like she's feeling confident, she's happy. And Lenka, it was the same. She was like, I hate salad and I just want to eat pizzas and all that. Like, can you help me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So now she's working out 3 times a week in the gym and she is seeing ups as well while eating pizzas, cheesecakes, eating more food. Okay. And this is a Zoe. She's a mom of twins. And I just want to show you what she said because we got her to 3,300 calories. That's 7 meals a day. While having kids, while having a family, she was eating pastas, she was eating bread, she was eating cheesecakes on a daily basis. And when she came to me, she was under eating. She was eating like 1,500. Her metabolism was super slow and she hated the way she looked. Okay, so I just want to play it. It will be just 30 seconds. So much. You are eating 7 times a day now? Yeah. And you are still having the ups as a mom? Yeah. My abs, my back, my bum is definitely bigger. Everybody goes on about my legs as well. Because I eat so much, I don't really crave anything. Most important question, do you like your food? I don't feel bad. I've got such a sweet tooth. I need something sweet. So I make like a protein cheesecake and then I put fruit on top and I actually drizzle Biscoff over the top of that. It's lovely to be a good example. My own kids, I like when I hear them saying to other people, my mum instructs them in classes. My mum goes to the gym. Say if I've been getting changed and they're like, Mum, you're looking strong. Look how muscly you are. Just showing the kids all round like with your lifestyle. I've always got the energy for my kids as well to do everything with them. Not a sit down parent, but it's because of everything I do, I've got the energy for my kids. We increase the Okay. See what I mean, ladies? When it comes down to, eating more food, do you want to eat more food? Who wants to eat more food? Because we definitely want to eat more food, okay? I eat like 5 times a day right now as well. And I just want you to think of how did you feel last summer and how do you want to feel next summer? Because yes, the time is not slowing down. It is actually going really quick. And I don't want you to keep dieting all over again and again, especially if you are starting every single Monday, okay? So you definitely deserve to feel confident in your body. And I don't want you to feel bloated in every bikini picture that you've taken anymore, or when you look in the mirror and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna be dieting again. Okay, because that's not the life we want, right? So I have a few action steps actually. Being bad. Yes, I'm gonna have a question and answer in a second. So yeah, action steps. You don't need to cut carbs, sugar, ice creams, and all that. You just need to know what is your deficit and when to increase your food to boost your metabolism, to build more muscles, to burn the body fat. And then you just need to apply the badass method, which is to keep slowly increasing the foods and then just eat your favorite food. So you are not binging, you are not restricting yourself, you are not starting every Monday again. So you can eat a pizza on Tuesday night. You can eat the burgers on Thursdays. You can have a wine on Wednesday with your friends. It doesn't need to be that you are waiting for the good foods just for the weekend. You can eat it every single day. And I want you to kind of stop labeling foods as healthy and unhealthy because honestly, sometimes you can get a KFC because you are just traveling and it doesn't matter if it's like unhealthy as long as it's just like once in a while as it's gonna like fit your macros as well. And then, for example, healthy avocado is super high in fat. So we definitely need to know how much avocado you are eating. Or walnuts, they are super high in fat as well. If you're gonna eat the whole pack, boom, you can gain weight. So again, walnuts are healthy, but if you don't know the numbers, you can still gain body fat, okay? So you just need to fit it into your daily calories and macros. And your homework for today and for tomorrow will be, well, not for today anymore because it's 9 almost, but tomorrow I want you to post your workout selfie and I want to see more pictures of your meals. So basically what we've done in the past 2 days, we are kind of building the habits. We are building the habits of being consistent and tracking your food, making sure that you are hitting your protein. Okay, so now you've done your workout, and then now we are kind of like snowballing everything that you are learning into your fitness journey because I'm about to change your life. Okay, it is not happening with eating less, it is happening with the consistency, having the right plan, knowing exactly if you are hitting your protein, knowing exactly if you are having your fiber and your calories. So that's why I want you to I want you to share your pictures of your meals so I can give you more feedback. And I would like you to maybe think of new protein idea. Maybe tomorrow, obviously, if you have time. If not, then stick with the same things. I still want to see that. But maybe go into the recipes. There are like 500 recipes and be like, okay, maybe I'm gonna try nachos, like beef nachos or something like that. And then maybe you can try something new. Okay, because tomorrow is the last day and we're gonna be covering the number one thing that is sabotaging us with sorry, that is sabotaging your results. And it's not the food, it's not the cardio or even the metabolism. It's the one thing that I'm gonna be talking about. So make sure to join in at 8 p.m. tomorrow because it's gonna be our last one. And then on Friday in the morning, I'm gonna announce the winner and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna deactivate you from my app. Okay. I don't want to do that, but on Friday it will be when the challenge will finish. So now let's have some questions and answers, shall we? Okay, Grace, you said about sauces being bad. Yes, everything that is high in fat is bad, basically for your calories if you are trying to lose weight. Not every sauces are bad. I'm still eating sauces. Again, you just need to know the labels. You just need to know what kind of sauce you can get. And that's something that I'm actually teaching in my live streams in my program. Because yeah, every sauce has different macronutrients and oils is the same. Like what kind of oils or how much oils you should be eating or using and so on to prevent any gaining weight. So yeah, try to maybe air fry, try to maybe put them in the oven or maybe use the olive oil spray and stuff like that instead of like vegetable oil. You want to stop eating between meals, especially. Okay, I would need to know a little bit more, which we can talk actually on the call, Amelia, together. But if you want to stop eating between meals, it is showing me that you are not fueling your body properly. So you still crave something, your body is still craving something, you probably don't have enough energy, or your meal that you are eating doesn't have enough of the macronutrients that you should be having. Ladies, drop some questions. Okay, into your daily calories. Okay, so Grace, I'm not sure if you watched the first two master classes, but definitely I would go back to the first two. And then this is what I covered in there because yesterday we actually covered the trainings. And no, you should turn it off because um, the calories that we burn doesn't really make sense to to us at all. You just need to know the calories intake, but how much you burn, it's just random. Like I never know how much I burn. None of my clients know how much they burn. It's just nonsense number that you don't need to know. Okay? Yeah, so
Okay, so can I just check then? Just can you hear me?
hmm?
Yeah. So you stick to the say you've said it's 1700 calories. So you stick to the 1700 calories even if you run a marathon that day, for example.
No, that's something that I personalized for each of my clients. Because yeah, everyone has different goals, different equipment, they are lifting differently as well. So if you have a marathon, then yes, we would change the calories already like 2 weeks before the marathon, let's say.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So that's coming up with a plan. Basically, you need to know what's going on, and that's why I have all the data in my app to know actually what are we doing with the calories? Are we, increasing the calories now, or do we need to decrease it again, and so on. So basically, you don't need to guess anything anymore because that's up to me kind of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, you want to like if you want to spend your own energy on planning all this, then you would have to plan your calories at least like 2 weeks in advance.
Okay,
Yeah. But
thanks.
yeah, definitely turn off the MyFitnessPal because it is just extra information that you don't need to know.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
perfect. What is my opinion on intermittent fasting? Yaroslava, you don't follow me for a very long time, right? Because I have a very strong opinion. How would I put it up front? Basically, intermittent fasting is good for guys, I would say, but for us as women that needs to support our hormones, that needs to boost our metabolism, intermittent fasting is making your weight loss journey worse. And it's because, yeah, not many people can do it right. So basically, you do intermittent fasting for 1 or 2 days, and then you are back to eating normally or you don't know how to break the intermittent fasting properly. That's what I see from most of the girls, to be honest. So yeah, I would say don't do it. Don't do intermittent fasting just because it will actually slow down your metabolism and your body. This is what I covered in the first slide. Your body will adapt to low calories. Basically, what you are doing is eating low calories. There is no crazy science behind it. Okay, your body will digest your food for a little bit longer, so you will feel a little bit flatter. You will not feel bloated because you don't have any food in your stomach. But then your body will adapt to low calories because you missed a lot of calories, you missed a lot of food. And what will happen? You will overeat because you are starving, you don't have any energy, and then you will gain weight again. So intermittent fasting, no, I wouldn't recommend it, especially for beginners. Okay. So yeah, no, it doesn't help to lose weight. You are basically in a calorie deficit. And if you don't know how to do it properly, then you will gain like twice again up. How soon do I add the calories? Could you repeat that? Honestly, I don't know. That's something that I do like person to person, everyone is different, everyone is unique. So I would need to know more about you, about your goals, how your body is responding, how much you are lifting in the gym or at work, at home, if you are making a progress, because if you are not making progress, then you need to take different approach as well. So there is like a lot of science how to reverse diet. And yeah, I can't just tell you when because some of the clients we are increasing every 4 weeks, some of them they are being increasing every week. Really depends on your metabolism. So I would need to know you a little bit more, to be honest. How do you adapt when you realize you didn't reach your protein at the end? You added? Nope. Nope. Your body works basically from when you wake up to when you go to bed, when you go to sleep, basically. So if you didn't reach your protein, you missed the day. And then what will happen the next day? You will feel more tired, you will not recover properly, your muscles will be sore, and it will kind of really fuck up your whole week. Okay, so yeah, I would try to get your protein in, and that's coming with planning. So you just need to know what you will be eating tomorrow, what you will be eating maybe this weekend. And that's something that I help actually as well, like in person, like one to one, just because, yeah,
Yeah, that's why it's important to have a plan.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
otherwise,
Because
yeah.
if you will
Okay.
not actually, that's why I was eating my protein yesterday at 10 p.m. If you've seen my story, just because I
Mhm.
know that I'm training today my legs. So if I would skip my protein and my carbs the day before, I know already my leg day would be shit. Okay, and I wouldn't lift
Okay.
heavy. And if I don't lift heavy, I don't grow my muscles, I don't boost my metabolism, and then you are in a
Okay.
spiral.
So it doesn't matter if you eat that late?
Nope, it doesn't matter. It depends on what you are eating again.
Okay.
Yeah. It really needs to fit into your macros to know how much you should be eating. And then, yeah, I usually teach like specific ingredients that are really good before the bed, after morning, for your lunch, and so on, or before your workout, after your workout. But that's like the whole nutrition course that I have, basically.
Okay, so like today, I woke up late, and now I know I didn't reach my protein, and I'm a bit hungry. So can I maybe eat something with yogurt and protein powder, or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Did you hit your
Oh,
calories
okay, great.
today?
I didn't track everything because I had a homemade pizza, but I need to check. I think calories good, but not protein.
Okay, yeah. I would eat a little
Maybe
bit more
a
protein,
bit, a
but
little too fat
mhm. Yeah, if you are
because
over
of the
the
pizza.
calories and the fat, and then you will overeat protein, then you are in a surplus. So again, your weight loss will slow down. But Amelia, I think you don't work on like losing crazy weight, right? You are more like toning up, building muscles. So in your
Yeah, maybe
case,
even gaining a bit of weight.
yeah.
So that
So
would
in
be
your
great.
case, definitely get more protein. Okay. For
Okay.
for girls or for ladies that want to lose weight, I have different approach. But for you,
Yeah, of course.
I would increase the protein and I would still eat it.
Okay, great. I will do that. Thanks.
Yeah, perfect. Send me the picture. I want to see your meals because I'm gonna eat as well after this call. Okay. Amelia, how do you adapt when you realize, oh yes, this is what I have answered. Yaroslava, my friend trying to convince me to practice intermittent fasting. Well, does she has a results? Is she losing weight without gaining it back? Is she energized? Is she looking hot? Is she stoned? Does she have a lot of practice? Then if yes, I could trust her.
Well, she's kind of fit, like good fit, like so. Yeah, she's skinny.
Yeah, I mean, Amelia is skinny as well, but would you trust her? Like, it's skinny is
Wouldn't.
different to experiences, right? Like, we can all be skinny without knowing what we're doing. It's just genetics, basically. So, some of the people, they are genetically lucky because they can eat more food like Amelia. So Amelia will be working more on like toning up, building the muscles and looking more toned, more curves. But for you, you are trying to lose weight. So for example, your friend, if she is skinny, it doesn't mean anything as long as she has really good experience with intermittent fasting. Is she's
Yeah,
been doing like years. If
yes, yeah.
she has hormones checked and her hormones are really good, if you don't want to fuck your hormones, I wouldn't do that, to be honest. I
I
would just
agree with
trust
you.
someone who has more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Grace, do you have any cheats for things with high protein? I add chicken to meals, but it still doesn't hit the protein goal. Yes. Yeah, it is quite challenging to hit the protein. I do have protein sheet. If you're gonna go into my Instagram and then comment cheat sheet, I think, cheat sheet, then I will send you a document with the cheat sheet with the protein. So go into my Instagram, just type on into my DMs or whatever, somewhere on the post, cheat sheet, and I'm gonna send it to you right away. But yeah, Greek yogurt, for example, turkey breast is good, shrimps are good. Um, what else I like? Low-fat cottage cheese is what I like. Okay, Helen, I notice you use pea. Yeah, whey protein is the best protein you can get. Pea protein is for vegans usually, but whey protein is super safe. I usually use it once a day, 30 grams. All of my clients are using whey proteins, and especially if you are struggling with cravings, you can get like a chocolate one, vanilla one, strawberry one, any kind of flavor that you like, and you are good to go. So whey protein, yes. Okay, all the valuable info. You have a lovely evening. What is more important, hitting the protein and calories? Um, the more important thing is hitting your macros, macronutrients. Protein without any another macronutrients will not be digested well. Your calories without having your macronutrients will make you skinny fat. It will not help you to actually feel more energized. It will not help you to build muscles because every single macronutrient is very important for the body. That's why I build up my physique like that, just because I'm hitting my macros. It is not about just calories because calories is easy. You just don't eat. But then you end up being skinny fat, right? Then if you hit your protein, but you don't have a strength training plan, if you are not hitting your calories, if you are not hitting your fat, if you are not hitting your carbs, you will end up being tired. You will not end up lifting more weights. You will not end up building muscles as you would like to with protein because there's so many components that are actually missing with the protein to get you the toned look and to burn the body fat and to boost the metabolism. So none of those are particularly good. You just need to have the whole picture with the macronutrients. Okay.
I, I struggled this week with like what we call DOMs, like
Hmm.
what does it stand for?
Yeah, I know them.
Basically really sore muscles. Um, and I was wondering, well, it's probably partly because I'm doing more than usual and it's new, kind of new, and especially the glute thing on Monday. I think it was on Monday. Oh, I've not
Was
been
it
able to
my
walk
workout?
since. Yeah, I've not been able to walk properly since Monday, since Tuesday. Um,
Oh
and
no.
I've been doing lots of other squat stuff before, and then but nothing has kind of hit the glutes in that particular way anyway. But
Oh,
yeah, I think I've just been. What day is it today? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So like 3 days, and I'm still like I can't even get up proper off a chair. I know it's probably partly because these muscles have just been targeted, and that's new. But is it potentially also that I didn't have enough protein prior to going or after? Like, does that make a big difference in like that recovery of those muscles that we were saying before?
Yeah. Did you hit your calories and all the macros in the past 3 days?
I think protein was probably the one I didn't hit on all the days. Uh, 1 second. I did it on Monday, and I had like 11 grams of protein left,
Mm-hmm.
and I went over the fat.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tuesday, 3 grams of protein left, but over the fat.
Mm-hmm.
And then today I'm just about to eat, but today I'm still within them, but
Mm-hmm.
I still need 70 grams of protein, and I'm only having one meal now. So that's like I'm gonna not hit the protein again today.
Yeah.
So
So are you going over your calories or are you staying within the calories right now?
I think both days this week so far I've gone over the
Okay.
calories as well. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you are feeling sore, then it could be the nutrition around your workouts or if what you are actually eating in the morning. So yeah, that's something that I do like personally with my clients to see what we can actually adjust. But what I would say, focus on your meal, like your first meal of the day should be really high in carbs, just so you have more energy. And
Yeah.
then, did you warm up before your workouts?
I did the warm up you set, so
Okay.
kind of what was it again? There was like kind of like
Like
the hamstring one, and so I,
perfect.
I just did that. I guess I could have done more maybe, but yeah, I just did that
Yeah, so when was the last time that you actually worked out before my program?
before Monday. Well, yeah, it was probably like the Friday of the week before.
Okay. So you had like a week off, right?
Yeah, or like 4 days off.
4 days. Okay.
Yeah,
That's probably a sign of a good strategy workout plan, to be honest. But yeah, we definitely will not, you will not be feeling sore with the strategy plan. It's just because it was something new. It was very
yeah,
strategically planned to actually burn the body fat really fast, to be honest. And this is
yeah,
what I do with all my programs. Like they have kind of like the strategy behind it. That's why you felt so sore. It wasn't like random. It was calculated, everything, like what you will be using, every single muscle, and so on. That's why you are probably feeling sore. But it's just like all about recovery as well. So, for example, if you are feeling sore, I would suggest maybe sauna, definitely sleeping 8 hours, drinking more than like 3 liters of water because your body is actually trying to recover the protein, sorry, the muscles.
Yeah.
Magnesium is a good one as well if you can start taking magnesium. Yeah.
Does
Uh,
it matter what type of magnesium? Because obviously there's like apparently three types.
yeah, I am using
I have the one that's called Muscle Care, but I don't know if that means anything.
um no, honestly, I would go into your magnesium citrate, citrate, citrate. I don't know how to call it. So this is
True.
what I
Yeah.
use with zinc.
Okay.
Honestly, if you go into yeah, into where are you based in the UK?
Near Leeds,
Okay.
North.
Yeah, so if you go to Superdrug and then you're gonna ask them, hey, what's the best magnesium for bed or for recovery, basically around the workouts, they should give you the best tip what they have in the store. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, honestly, they are very similar to be honest. So magnesium is a good one and definitely eating properly. Like maybe focus on really complex carbs, more healthy fats, and yeah, more lean protein so you are fitting into your calories. And yeah, sleeping 8 hours is the best.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it help?
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. My watch actually told me I slept 4 hours last night, but I know it was a lie, so it's okay. Don't look at the app and say why did you only sleep for 4 hours because it was wrong.
Good, good. We definitely don't want to sleep only for 4 hours, okay? That's why probably you are sore because, yeah, the muscles are built when we are sleeping, and we usually need about six, minimum six. So, about like 7 to 8 hours to actually recover faster. So, if you don't have a good sleeping routine, this is where I would start as well with your fitness journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries. What is more important? This is what we've covered. How do you balance flexible eating? Okay, so this is like a whole another presentation basically, and that's something that I teach in my program to all my clients. Because yes, you can still be snacking, but you need to plan it. You need to be smart about what you are actually snacking and why you are snacking. Like, have you fueled your body properly before? So you will prevent any snacking. So this is something that I do in more depth once I know your body. What are your thoughts on creatine? If it's too late, you can skip. So creatine, honestly, as a beginner, all of you ladies, I wouldn't take it because I think you just need to focus on the main important things and you shouldn't be like focusing on some supplements. You need to focus on the basics. You need to know exactly what you need to be doing in the gym. You need to know exactly how much you should be eating. You need to know your form. If your form is correct, you need to be sleeping 8 hours. And then after you're gonna nail down all this, then I'm gonna tell you get your creatine. Okay, so usually creatine is for my clients who are with me 1 year plus because they nailed down the habits and they already lost like 10, 15 kilos. And now they are stepping into the next level of being more advanced. And this is where I'm getting them like creatine, like gym straps, like belts. And that's when the fun parts begin. So right now, focus just on the basics, okay? Perfect. Ladies, if you don't have any more questions, I hope that was useful. Yeah, was it useful?
It was, thanks.
Perfect. Amazing. I'm gonna just put the replay on the Facebook group and I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Okay. I can't wait to see your post-workout selfies. Grace, try to get as much sleep as you can so you recover faster and drink a lot of water. Okay. Cheers to that. And
This
then
is my post-workout selfie, yeah? Is that okay? Is it done? You can screenshot me now and then
wait, I'm gonna screenshot you.
see my motivational speech.
Wait, is this like a post-workout glow?
It's a post-workout frizz. Can you see I'm like
Perfect. Okay. But I want to see the meal as well. Let's try to get the
yeah.
best night ever, ladies. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, drop me a DM and then I'll speak to you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
girls.
Thanks.